Yeah, that's not a bad lineup. Shark on the bottom. Back underneath all your... Yep, definitely too heavy, but hopefully there's consolation prizes. Top hook, mother. Yeah, I'll take that. I think I got a shark on both ends. Shark at the top, shark on the bottom. Just wrangling the fish for me. Fishing was pretty damn good. Nothing too crazy but steady. Mainly goldband with very little bycatch. This is good because we already had about 300 kilos of ruby and cods on board and wanted to limit the amount of non-goldband we had this trip. We could afford a few more pinks, which we do tend to run into through the Goldie grounds these days, but we weren't seeing very many at the moment. No one spot really fired, but we're getting a couple of drops of good numbers before the sharks hassled us too much, or the fish slowed down on each mark, then moving on. All we needed to do was keep this up and we'd get there, but I was still hoping they might start to come on even better over sunset. Yep. Yep. The wind was starting to pick up a little, which started to complicate things with the cross current, but nothing too bad, and we're still able to hit the marks pretty well. Fishing didn't get better over sunset, but did remain consistent, which was more than enough, so we kept plugging away. It was actually a good steady rate, being able to keep up with packing the fish and the baits. Oh, big scarlet. It's bigger than the one the other day. The other trip. Fishing did pick up later in the night with some really good strings of solid goldies when we hit the marks well. These things are everywhere, Brock. That's not a fucking small one. Oh! Well, he scared the fucking rest away from the top. Hey, a solid fish. Fighting my fish too. There we go. Oh, yep, got him. Going for it. Oh! He's on his bike. You want to go home or something? I'll get back down there so I can pull this in. Where's the spike? Underneath all your fucking fish. There it is. Token pinky. How full's that esky?
This one's pretty okay.
Alright, yep. Just with that red, we've got to try and stop getting, not get the white marks on it.
Yeah.
I don't want to jam it in with other fish. So, but I've got no idea what we're going to do to prevent that. That's not a bad lineup, bro. Nah, still got you. Yes, 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 I'm coming. They're fucking big goldband. This is my second. That'll do. Oh, that's good then. Come the early morning, the fishing had definitely peaked and started to slow down, and leaving the lines in the water longer waiting for the fish just made the sharks more of an issue. It's a funny looking goldband. Happy with what we had put on board for the time, and pretty spent after being up for over 24 hours and fishing hard for 19 of them. We decided to shut down for a couple of hours. Fucking got some teeth on him. Not a goblin, is it? We'll never know. After a couple of hours of nothing resembling sleep, we're up to try and finish this off.
100%. That's fucking huge.
Found a pretty cool visitor waiting to say good morning. Find yourself getting pretty complacent or even numb to most sharks. Even the biggest of the tigers are pretty cool, but they don't quite make your hair stand up like one of these boys do.
I can't wait now to see what that looks like. Now we can fuck off.
As expected, the fishing was similar to yesterday, with 1 or 2 fish at a time at best. Still good fish, with solid rosies and still a few goldies, just not that many of them.
I'd prefer if there was more of them, but... Rosie.
So with not too much room left in the eskies and not too many pinks on board, we hit up some nearby pinky lumps to see if they were on.
Hey, there's your dolly. Oh, look at that. Yeah, since I get some bait in the water and get that stick on. Shit, yeah.
We'd normally be onto these things in a flash with the hand lines, but being commercial, they're not included in our fishery and we're not licensed to catch them, so we're happy to just let these ones be and get some footage. Managed a few pinks, but by their usual ravenous standards on these big lumps, they were pretty slow. But their mates who also like to hang out on these big marks were not.
It's dangerous. There we go.
So after a really slow morning, we decided to call it. It only fit a couple 100 kilos on board at most, so we didn't think it was worth waiting for the afternoon bite and having to rush the offload, so we headed in. Unfortunately, as part of the fisheries regulations, you have to have all your fish unloaded, weighed and paperwork completed within 4 hours of landing. So as much as we just wanted a couple hours of sleep when we get in, we need to get stuck into the unload. Cheers for watching as always, guys. Give us a like if you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribed, and if you do see us in Coral Bay or Rexy, always feel free to hit us up and have a chat.